Hello and namaste everyone. Welcome to Friday Talk with Mr. Kandel. So you can see Mr. Kandel here in the program. So without any delay, Mr. Goreto, welcome back to the program again.
Yeah, thank you, Govinda, and thank you everyone for watching this Friday Talk. And what are the topics today?
We have some exciting news and topics today. So IRCC had some updates recently. It was like 2 days back, and it's about officer decision note. I guess it is ODN. Yeah. So what is ODN?
Okay. ODN officers decision note. In fact, on July 29, IRCC has published the notice that in every visa rejections, the visa officers, those visa officers who are assessing your files and giving the refusal reasons, they are giving you detailed, refusal reasons, so that you can see why your application was rejected, on which basis your application was rejected, and if you want to reapply again, you can work on those issues, and maybe you can improve your probability of getting your study permit again. So earlier, there were generic kind of refusals, okay, but now that decision will be in detail and by the visa officers who has reviewed your file. And earlier days, students who used to get the rejection letters, they had to apply for GCMS notes, or we say it's CAPES note, in order to get the detailed and rational rejection reasons. But now the rejection letter itself will be giving you details on your visa application refusals. So this is very transparent decision which you'll be expecting, and it will be enhancing the upcoming visa decisions pattern as well, because now visa officers has to give you the clear and convincing reasons why they are refusing your application. I think this is the indication that your visa approval rates are going to be very good, because visa officers are now very much cautious. They have to give you the reason in detail. So this is good thing, and we are looking how it is going to impact. And I think it will be great to the students who are ready to reapply, even if they get the refusal reasons.
Okay, that was a great answer, Mr. Kandel. And the next question is about NOC, no objection letter or no objection certificate. So last year, if you can, if we see the NOC list, so there were 60,000 students who got their NOC, but only 1,800 students got NOC for Canada. So what does it imply?
Govinda, actually, I'm not sure if the data last year 60,000 students getting NOC is exact or not. But as per the data I have given by some valid sources, for Canada, total 1,894 students got the NOC. That means those students applied to Canada, or maybe few of them did not apply. But if we compare these numbers to the numbers last year's, for example, in 2023, approximately 20,000 plus study permits were granted for Nepalese students. But that number is significantly down. If you see this number here, you can imagine the downfall of Canada. So I think this is very natural, and it was impacted by various policy changes by the government of Canada. For example, certain programs were not eligible for PGWP, and some diploma and bachelor's programs not allowing international students to accompany their spouses, and there were some negative news about difficulties in finding jobs and houses in Canada. This overall things played a very, very crucial role to make these very less numbers for Canada. And we can see, interestingly, the students number going to the higher level for Japan, UK, and Australia. This is Why? Because these countries are having a very good visa approval rates. So it seems like students are applying to those countries wherever they are getting more visa approval rates. So I think for me, it's not only about the visa approvals, but the kind of country you will be studying and making your future, you know. So you have to see all the pros and cons. For me, if you're investing a lot of money in your tuition fees and living expenses, I think you deserve something more and some sustainable ways, maybe very, very great pathways for your future. Okay, for example, if we are talking about Canada, generally people talk about permanent residency. So I think Canada has still that pathway for permanent residency compared to other countries. Canada has this flexibility. And also in terms of quality education, I'm not saying UK or Australia or Japan or Korea or Nepal, they don't have good quality, but they have still, they're very great countries to study. But when you think your future perspective, you know, like, for example, I said permanent residency pathway, for example. So these kind of things should be also, you know, considered while you are applying to any abroad, foreign countries. Right? So yes, this is very natural. As I said to you earlier, 1894 NOC total numbers, this is very, very less, but I am very much sure that this number is going to be hiking in the upcoming years, and especially 2026. We are very excited, and RCC and the Canadian governments and other political factors all are going to be giving very positive message and positive response to the study permit applications, and we hope so.
Yeah, that was great, Mr. Kandel.
Yeah.
And many of the students are taking their flights for September intake, and some of them already flew. So what are the things the students must take into consideration before they take their flights?
Yes, actually, as soon as our students are getting their study permit approved, we are giving them pre-departure orientation 1-to-1. You know, earlier days we used to do physical and gatherings of the students, but due to various factors, we are not able to do such kind of events as of now. But those students who have already got their study permit, we are giving pre-departure 1-to-1. So basically, you have to make sure your details in your PPR or visa stickers are okay. If you have paid your tuition deposit in full, you have to be able to get the tuition receipt, and you have to have the final LOA. If you have any condition on your offer letter, that should be met. Otherwise, you are not entitled to get the class enrollment. Okay, and you have to make sure that you have managed your stay, where you are staying in Canada. And also, if you have not registered your programs yet, you have to be able to do so. You have to regularly check your emails. Colleges and universities, they are providing you official login details of the prospective university or colleges portal, so that you can enroll for classes, you can schedule classes and all that. So you have to be prepared for all these things, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kandel.
And also, if you have any problem in registering your programs, I think you need to connect me or any of our members here at Goreto Consultancy. And we are already into August 1. And I don't think those students who are waiting for the study permit decision, for September 25, it is not likely that you're going to make September 25 intake happening, okay? So in this scenario, you have to be also prepared to be deferred for another intake, for example, Jan 26 or May 26 or even September 26. Because all 3 intakes may not be available for every programs. So yeah, these are the things you have to be careful, and you have to have mentally fit and physically fit, and you have to be also financially prepared. A lot of cash and the financial management, because you're traveling to Canada, Okay, yeah, these are the things.
Okay, we already ended the program, Mr. Kandel.
Yeah.
And what's your plan this weekend?
Yeah, I have a lot of jobs to be done, and yeah, actually I'll be busy with my job only.
Okay.
Yeah. So also we are preparing for Australia Education Fair, and we are busy for that as well. Yeah, this is
And
how.
also that's one of the reason we couldn't conduct
Yeah.
like pre-departure session in
Yeah.
our Goreto or anywhere else.
Yeah, but we did already 1-to-1, and most of
Yeah.
the students are aware of this. Yeah.
Okay, bye bye.
Thank you, and take care. Enjoy. Great day.